Hi guys, my name is Lua. Earlier, I posted a video about the Teachers Training Scholarship, the Japanese Maths Teachers Training Scholarship 2026, and I've received a lot of questions from people asking me how to go about the application. So here is a detailed video of how to apply for the Japanese Maths Teachers Training Scholarship. So please pay attention to the video. The first thing you need to do is to check the requirements. So in any application there are requirements, so please, first thing to do, check the requirement. And after checking the requirement and you see that you fit in the requirement, then you can apply. So after checking the requirement, the next thing I advise is that you read the application guidelines. Read the application guidelines, read the instructions before you start to fill the form. A lot of questions that you ask are already in the application guidelines. So print out the application guidelines and take your time to read the application guidelines. Please, I'll say it again, read the application guidelines and understand it. Read and understand. So next thing you want to do is that you want to download the form. It's an application that you have to submit to the Japanese embassy in person or through courier. So it means that you're submitting a hard copy, not a soft copy. So you need to download the forms. Download the forms. And after downloading the forms, you make copies of the forms that you have downloaded. In the applications, there are 4 different forms. The first is the application form itself. The second is the placement reference form. The third is the referral form, the reference form, and the fourth is the certificate of health form. I will explain the uses of these forms. The first, that, like I said, is the application form, the usual application form that you fill. The second is the placement reference form. I'll attach a sample to the video. Okay, in the placement reference form, you have to fill in the name of your school, the school you are applying to, your course, area of specialization, and also your proposed supervisor. So that is about the placement reference form. The referral form is a form you send to your referees. Okay, and the first form is a certificate of health form. Certificate of health form, you have to your doctor or you have to take it to an hospital so that a medical personnel will fill in this form correctly for you. So after doing all this, the next thing you want to do is that you want to contact your referees and your doctor. Okay, because the deadline for this application is January 30th, 2026. So it's like about 3 weeks time. So you don't have enough time at all. So the next thing you want to do before filling the form is contact your referees, contact your doctor. Okay, so because the medical test takes time, it takes time for the results to be out. Two, it takes time for your referees to fill the forms and get back to you. So please, before you start to fill the application form, contact your doctor or contact your hospital and then contact your referees. So after contacting your referees, you don't need to wait to get the forms back from them. Just go ahead to start filling the form. Okay, fill in the form without omission. Okay, and it's an official document, and I always advise people, okay, if you're filling an official document, if you should fill them in block letters, and preferably use black pen. Use a black pen. Okay, block letters and black pen. There's no specific reason behind it, but I prefer to fill an official document in block letters and in block letters using black pen. Okay, that's my preference. You can do whatever pleases you. Okay, but then it's my advice, it's more official. Okay, so next thing you want to do is try to fill the form correctly. Okay, And before filling the form, make copies, make enough copies of the form so that if you make a mistake, you can easily pick a clean form and fill again. You're filling an official document that will be sent out of your country, so you don't want to keep crossing and crossing and crossing. Okay, so make enough photocopies, make enough copies, print enough copies, so that once you make a mistake, you can actually pick a new form and fill again. Okay, so take time to fill your application form correctly. If you don't understand early column, you can ask questions and I'm here to answer your questions. So after filling your form, now you go to your course guide. In the application, on the website, there is a link leading you to the course guide. So the course guide comprises of the list of universities, the list of courses, list of professors in each area of specialization. So this is how to fill the placement reference form. Refer to the course guide. Open up the course guide. You already know your area of specialization. I am an early childhood educator. So if I want to fill my placement reference form, after opening the course guide, I will look for a university where they study early childhood education. Okay? Then I am going to check each professor's area of specialization. Don't forget, you are going to be needing a research proposal for this application. So in your research proposal, you already know what you want to research. Okay? You want to research about children. So you have to check the name of each professor and their area of specialization in each university. And when you see that, oh, this is my area of specialization, then you can write down the name of university, the name of professor taking up that course in that university, the course code. Okay, the name of the university, the name of the professor, the area of specialization, and the course code. Please don't make mistakes. This is not the form you have to fill rushing. You have to be very patient in filling this form. Okay, so I think you need about 5 universities. So please check each of these universities, and in the course guide, it is being written under each course the language, the medium of instruction, the language of instruction. Remember, you are applying for a scholarship in Japan. Okay, it means that the language of instruction in that country is either Japanese or English. Okay, so you coming from an English speaking country, look for a course which the language of instruction is in English, not Japanese. You do not speak Japanese, you do not understand Japanese. So if you're filling your placement reference form, fill it correctly and carefully. Carefully search the name of schools, carefully check the area of specialization, carefully check the course code, carefully check the name of the professor attached to that course in your area of specialization, and check the medium of instruction, the language of instruction. So you can choose a course which the language of instruction is either English or Japanese. Okay, we have some that the language of instruction are only in Japanese. So if you choose that, automatically you're disqualified because they know that you don't speak Japanese. So if you're choosing a course that is being taught in Japanese, how would you understand? So automatically your document will not be processed. So choose a course that the language of instruction is in English. Please look for English. Language of instruction, look for English. Okay. After that, you want to write your research proposal. Okay, you know your area of specialization, you know what you want to come and study, you know what you want to receive training on. So please write your research proposal. A research proposal is your plan, your research plan. What do you want to come to Japan to do? Basically, it's your plan. Research proposal or plan is your plan coming to Japan. What are you coming to do? It's an 18-month program. In those 18 months, what do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? So that is what the research proposal is all about. Write your research proposal, and please don't copy and paste. Don't copy and paste. So please write your research proposal. There are a lot of videos online on YouTube explaining how to write research proposal. But after writing the research proposal, then you have to contact your referees, ask them if they are done with the letters, contact your doctor or your hospital, ask them if they are done, and also check again your application form. So if you're done with all that, now you want to gather all your documents. Okay, there is a column where you have to cross check the documents. I will attach that to this video. Okay, the document has been numbered, okay, from number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like that. Okay, they are on the screen. So check the document and please cross check, okay, and arrange them according to how it has been numbered here. Arrange them according to how it has been numbered. So after arranging your documents, you have to take them to the registry or to the court, okay, and you have to notarize them. Okay, you have to notarize them. And please note, you don't notarize your original documents. In any application, you don't submit your original document. You are submitting the photocopies of your documents. So it is those photocopies you are taking to the court or to the registry to go and notarize, okay? Or to the notary office to go and notarize, wherever you can get it. If you don't notarize your documents, your document or your application will not be processed. So please notarize your documents. So after notarizing your document, now you have all your documents complete and intact. Your application form, your placement reference form is being filled, your research proposal is ready, your medical certificate is ready, your referral letters are ready, your documents are complete and notarized, then you can arrange them accordingly. And it is written in the instruction that it should be numbered the same way it has been numbered here on the screen. Number 1, application form. Number 2, this. So please arrange them and number it accordingly. Please number it accordingly. So number it accordingly. This application is an application that a lot of people are applying. So if you make little mistake, you will be disqualified. So please number it according to how it has been arranged. Arrange it and number it accordingly. So after that, you will want to gather the document, put it in an envelope, and send it to the Embassy of Japan in your country. For example, Embassy of Japan in Nigeria. Okay, so make sure your documents are complete. Make sure they are numbered. Make sure they are arranged accordingly. Make sure you have filled in the form. You make sure that your application forms are filled correctly. Okay, and make sure that you do not make any omissions. Okay, send it to the embassy before the deadline. Okay, take into consideration, for example, if you're sending your documents through a courier, okay, you should send your documents days before the deadline. Okay, probably 5 days before the deadline, depending on the distance between where you live and where the embassy is located. The embassy is located in Abuja. So if you live in somewhere very far from Abuja, then you should send your document as early as possible. Okay, so any document that comes in after the deadline at 12 noon will be automatically disqualified. Okay, so please try as try as much as possible to submit your document early. Try as much as possible to be sure that your document gets to the embassy as early as it can get to the embassy, as early as it can. So I'll just make a brief summary of what I've said just now. 1, read the guidelines. 2, check the requirements. 3, download the forms. 4, make copies of the forms. 5, contact your referees. Contact your hospital or your doctor. 6, fill in your application forms correctly. 7, write your research proposal. 8, gather all the required documents. Number your documents accordingly. Notarize your documents. And finally, send the documents to the embassy in an enclosed envelope. So please watch this video carefully and follow all that I've said. I wish you best of luck in your applications. If I can do it, then you can do it.